Alright everybody, we are back with part 5 for God of War here. We are still in Pandora's Temple, but we finished the challenge of Atlas in the previous part and got a lot of the introductory Pandora stuff done. So now we're going to be heading into the Poseidon challenge, which this one actually introduces a creature type. I don't know how it's pronounced. I don't know if it's Nyad or Nyad. But they do have some collectibles if you missed some of the previous ones. Like, they can give you Phoenix Feathers and Gorgon Eyes. We also have our second Muse Key in this challenge. I'll try to locate all 4 of the Nyads, however it's pronounced. Because one of them's actually going to have our final Phoenix Feather. We have 2 more. But yeah, that's technically where we are story-wise. We're just completing these challenges to become worthy of Pandora's box. And like I said, these parts can be a little bit of a pain. The challenge of Atlas wasn't really that bad. I don't really remember the challenge of Poseidon that much. But I think that's about it. We're going to try to do the challenge of Poseidon and the challenge of Hades in this one. So we'll have to see how that goes. But I think we can just continue here. So let's see what we got waiting for us. It's a very long tunnel. Yep, here we go. I almost completely forgot that these Cerberus start as these little ones before turning into the big ones, because they stopped doing that in some of the other games, like Ascension. They didn't do that. And I think I actually want to get rid of these smaller ones right away, before it's too late. Because they might be able to turn into a bigger one. Very aggressive. I think they just keep spawning. They might actually just keep spawning. Can you not do that? Yeah, okay, they do turn into a bigger one if we're too late. So we definitely have to be careful. No, don't cough up another one. Oh my god, come on. Jesus. Oh, now he lands it. The one I block, he misses. Yeah, it's like if I block it, intentionally misses the attack. God damn, that was an intense fight. Let's refill our stuff here. Wasn't there a... Oh, I thought there was another chest. Shit. I probably should have went with health instead of magic. What happens if we go this way? We do have another chest actually over on the other side. Oh, this is where we came from. Cutscene had me all turned around. I thought there was 3 different paths. Right, let's keep moving forward here. There's a Cyclops. Actually, a couple of Cyclopses up ahead. Damn, that still hit me. Yeah, you can't block these guys at all. I actually did not mean to do that. Actually, I might be better off just slicing him. Yeah, I don't know why I cooked the sticks in. Like I said, I wasn't actually intending on doing that. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This thing barely moves. I would say it'd be faster to do this, but I can't really tell. Oh, that's right though. This is kind of pointless. They're explosive arrows. They don't even have to land them. As long as they just hit them in the right spots, it'll probably hit us anyways. Like that one. I don't think they thought the explosive arrows through that much. We're just taking area damage. Alright, I think we got him. That was ridiculous. Oh, come on. Not gonna let any of them turn into the big one. Can't get up there, can I? Oh, there we go. Of course, there's another one. They really need this many archers to spawn? Come on, man. It's so unnecessary. Alright, there we go. That could have been really bad with the Cerberuses spawning. I was gonna say, if I remember correctly, we have a limited time to open these. They give you basically just enough time. That's all 4 of them. Do we have enough for our final... Wrong button. Final upgrade yet? Yes, we do. Okay. I think this is the final upgrade. I guess I'm not entirely sure. Greater damage and new attacks. Alright, there we go. I just skipped ahead because it actually took a bit. Lance of the Furies. Might of Hercules. Square, then hold square. Athena's Blessing. Infinite magic while Rage of the Gods is active. That's actually kind of insane. But yeah, there we go. That's at maximum level. I'm almost wondering if we should start investing in this, because it's a very strong weapon, but we can't even get the upgrade yet anyways. Oh, this is basically just like a full combo. Yep, these things are at full power now. Hopefully that actually feels like it's making a difference. Well, looks like the enemy's got an upgrade. Come on, guys. Okay, they're gonna wait for me to attack in order to attack. I got it. It's always fun when AI do that. And every time I press circle, it actually doesn't do anything, it just kicks me off. These guys are fun so far, though. Surprised that one's still alive. Alright, I didn't know I was actually climbing up this way. I think once we get to the top of this, we might have a Muse Key. Well, our second Muse Key specifically. Get off the wall, there we go. Yep, there it is. This one's kind of right in the way. Oh, you know what? I know how you could miss this one. I think we're actually supposed to continue going to the left. Can this chain actually hit me? No, okay. I wasn't sure if that's what they were going for, but it's just Kratos moving. You dick. We actually do need some health. Damn it. That asshole. That's actually a pretty good attack, though, because that'll just knock him back. I'm stuck in this. button. Oh, that's great. Hopefully they're done. There's no more lurking on the stairs. Finally reached another save room here. We don't actually need magic. Guess I can just pop it open anyways. Let's break some of these statues real quick. Yeah, I forgot what the final item is that you can upgrade in this game. Well, they seem to be doing okay. But what I was gonna say is, but I know that the Blade of Artemis can actually become really strong. So I want to kind of upgrade that, but I don't know if I should just wait until the last item. Break all of those. Oh, this part I remember can actually be kind of aggressive. We need the crank first, though. That's our way back up. But you have to kind of get them stuck on these. I do remember this part. You have to get them, like the dudes in those cages, you have to get them up here. Oh, we can actually break a bunch of this stuff. Well, Kratos can do terrible things. I thought it was going to ask me to accept something. Let's head back down really quick. I thought they actually... The annoying part of this is the fact that I'm pretty sure they get attacked or something like that, or we get attacked, and that's what makes it annoying.
Oh, thank the gods you've come. Break these bars. Get me out of here. What are you waiting for? Let me out. We can find our way back to Athens.
The gods demand sacrifice. From all of us.
Oh, please. No. No.
Yep, a little unlucky here, buddy.
No, please. Let me out of here.
Yeah, they're already gonna try and attack him. Of course, it's these enemy types. Better off just kind of pushing him instead of kicking him.
Please show mercy. Let me out.
Let's see if we can quickly get over here. That might have been a bad idea. Guy in the cage still okay? Okay. Maybe avoid doing area attacks right now. Like how they can block while they're on the ground like that. I'm just gonna hit them. Probably do more damage that way. Alright, can these guys just start dying a little bit faster? Oh, come on.
No further, please! Are you mad? No!
Alright, that could have been really bad. Doesn't help that there's always like, I think they're on a timer for when they respawn. Is he still alive? Come on, man. Yeah, this is why I always hated this part. It's like they really expect you to just do like insane damage to these things. I might have bought myself a little bit of time. I had to kill a few more of them.
No, not in that room! Oh, please, no. Gods on high, save me from this barbarian! Please, please!
Get him on the pedestal
I'm begging
here.
you, on your humanity. Don't do this, please!
Sorry, buddy. Alright, that opens our door. I want to kind of open some of these. Of course, there's still going to be an enemy in here. See, I had to kill like 6 more of them before I had a window where I could actually get inside. Wow, they can even parry that? Did not expect that. Doesn't help that they can attack through my parry still.
Let the rage of the gods drive your blades, Kratos.
They give it a rest. Just here to open up some of these chests. Refill our stuff. Alright, that part is such a pain in the ass. It basically just takes a bit no matter what. I wonder if you have like a fully upgraded Blade of Artemis, if you can deal with those guys a little bit faster. Alright, we can actually get our second last Phoenix Feather here. It's gonna be somewhere up on this ledge. There's that. I also saw a health chest up on the right side, but we don't... I didn't mean to do that. We don't need that. Oh, there's our trident. Alright, infinite breath. Can I break these? No. Alright, let's save our game. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be going in the water. Let's go to the right side first here. See what we have. There could be a extra red orb chest somewhere in this area. Break through all of those really quick. God, how many of them are going to be in here? That was overkill. Why did that one have so much health? Alright, let's pop this open. Shit. I don't actually want to go that way yet. Let's try the other path. I'm gonna swim back to the other chamber. Alright, never mind. I was just double checking to see if I missed something, but we should be okay here. Yeah, because we needed to pull a switch. Now we can go back to that chamber. I was just, like I said, I was just double checking something. Well, gotta deal with a big Cerberus now. Bit. That was good teamwork. Oh, come on, there's another one? He always gets that double hit, though. I don't mean to do that. I just accidentally try to parry and then I still hit square afterward. So it goes into the the cyclone attack. They all dealt with. I'm glad I kept that health chest up there. We actually need it. I might want to save again too. Just in case. It would really suck if we were timed on that ledge. Can we actually go this way? Probably not. I don't know why we would go that way. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Actually do need some magic. Alright, now we gotta keep an eye out for this Nyad thing, because it's gonna be somewhere during this tunnel. We gotta keep a lookout on a cracked wall. This is our first Nyad. Yeah, you can just make out with them. I think we want to keep swimming down. I was just double checking. Yeah, here we go. We're on the right track, because this will give us our final Phoenix Feather. There we go. Magic finally matches our health. So that's our final upgrade. So, like I said, we won't really be marking anything from here on out. We might actually have to go this way. Yeah, you can swim right and left here. Oh great, more of these guys. I like how they can block that and then teleport to me. Rid of him. There's a lot of pots in that room. Might as well get the health. This might be an extra Gorgon Eye or something, but for us it's just going to be red orbs, because that one actually seems pretty hidden. I don't think there's anything else in here. I think this is actually the optional way. You can actually dash through here, I guess. Oh, we're actually probably going to want to. I remember this part. This part's kind of annoying, because you kind of just, like, barely make it. It almost starts cutting you up. Damn, I didn't know they could grab me out of the air with that. Could have been bad. That one guy took a massive combo right there. Alright. That releases the switch for us. I don't even need magic. Do we actually have anything hidden in here? Oh yeah, we do. Got a hidden red orb chest here. I think there's one on the other side as well. However, I can't get up. There we go. Is this room also still going to be trapped? Alright. I guess they do give you a pretty decent amount of time for that. This is where our secret area was. Yeah, I think those Nyads, like I said, if you miss a Gorgon Eye or a Phoenix Feather or even a Muse Key, I think they can also give you... What I was going to say before I saved, I cut myself off, but I think you can get those from the Nyads as well if you happen to miss any. Here's the third Nyad. Also some extra red orbs. How many red orbs have we stacked up since then, I wonder? Could be wise to save. Actually, before we go down... Can we actually go through here? Yeah, I'm actually gonna save really quick again, though. So actually, before I do that, here's a crack wall. I think this is the final Nyad. I don't know how many there are. There might only be 4 of them. Can save again now. Alright, I think we're almost out of this challenge. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Oh, I see. We're dead. It's a good thing we saved. Alright, let's wait a sec. Really? That was close. Anything to our right? It might want us to swim up out of here. Oh, we had another save point right here. I swear, as we play through this, they're getting more and more health. It just seems like they will not die. And there's another one. Oh no, never mind, there's 2 more. There's already chests in here, so maybe we can hurt them quickly. Was not triggering at first. This guy just die already? Yeah, it's like the more damage we increase to our blades, the more help the enemies are given to just counter what we have. Let's get this pulled. It looks like Athena holding Poseidon's trident. Hopefully these aren't timed. also really don't want to fall off the edge here. Alright, these are just going to give us some red orbs. Let's see if we can upgrade the Blade of Artemis. Might actually focus on that. We do have enough for the first level up. Just increases its power. We need 10k for the next one. Only she knows. Well, she's pointing down into the water. Oh, are those statues still lifted? I got it. I know what we're supposed to do. When those statues are lifted, we actually have to swim. We only really climbed up there for the red orbs. Not that one. Here we go. Oh, come on, man. Should be able to make it this time. Let's get the hell out of here. It's a very long tunnel. Alright, we're back here. I still don't think we're using the beam. I guess we can try it. However, before we want to do that, we also want to use the Muse Keys, so maybe I'll leave that alone. I don't think we can even do anything with it right now, to be honest, anyways. How we just bounced the one with the shield with that attack instead of breaking the shield. Well, now it seems like we're doing some damage. Yeah, I don't think we're able to do anything with that beam. We gotta find our lever again, though. Here we go. Oh, are they gonna make me only rotate this one way? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to spin this for a bit. Should be right here. You'll basically have to rotate it all the way back to that spike area where the beam comes out of. And then go slightly past that. That opens this room. I think these have like a extra amount of red orbs in them. Like more than your average chests. Zeus bestows on you the gift of experience. Yeah, okay, this is where we get the red orbs. There we go. I wonder if that gives us 10k. Nope. It's a lot, but it's not enough. And then these actually, I'm pretty sure, give us extra magic and health upgrades. Yeah. So you actually can upgrade your stuff beyond what the Gorgon Eyes and Feathers can upgrade. Pretty cool. Magical sands, gifts from the Olympians to increase your chances of reaching your goal. Alright. Now we just have to find where the challenge of Hades is. Which I think we can actually still go through the center, if I'm not mistaken, without rotating the thing. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out. Alright, we're back in the center here. The main reason why is because we can now swim, which, if we go to where those staircases are, we can just jump into the center and swim down. However, it's finding the staircase. I think I always end up going the way that takes the longest. Never mind. Wasn't that far from where we were. But yeah, we can actually just jump in here now. So I guess we're just swimming down. Not really sure where this is leading us, if I'm being honest. This looks exactly like the tunnel that led us back to that one room. I would say that we're probably in the right spot, though. Here's our save point. We also have this. Before we do anything with that lever, I'm gonna save again. Alright, let's continue this way. We still have full health and magic, so I'll just leave those there. There actually are some hidden red orbs in this area. Let's not do that yet. We move up on the other side. Those small ones on the ground never actually want to break. I don't need the chest right now. I'm kind of just grabbing some of these extra red orbs. Alright, let's set up these stairs really quick once. I just want to make sure I know what we're dealing with before we interact with anything. I wonder if we can actually... Oh, we can actually interact with these. Okay, yeah, there's hidden red orb chests even up here. That was close. There's probably one on the other side. Yeah, it's crazy how well hidden some of these red orb chests are. Even though it doesn't seem like the game gives you a lot when you do find these. Like, these should actually be worth a ton. now we can go through that sacrifice door, I believe. Oh, we didn't even get any orbs for breaking that one. Well, are they going to be as easy to parry as they are in Ascension? These really aren't the same type, and they have bow and arrows and not glaives. Oh wait, we're doing this wrong. We gotta kill him in here. Come on, guys. That should be good enough, right? Nope. Not at all. Pushed him right out of the zone. They always have these attacks that can just push you so far away. Alright, that should be 2 of them. Opens up a little bit of the door. God, that attack is so annoying. They can actually get through the first parry and still follow up with the next hits. So you actually have to parry like 3 times in a row with that one. Is there another zone somewhere? We might be wasting time with these guys. Oh, okay, that's why. However, I'm gonna probably want to refill my magic and my health, maybe. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to open this though. Oh, these are both just health chests? God damn it. We need magic. Yeah, I saw that it was only 4 circles, but I just wasn't sure if another ring showed up. Suppose we can use our Spartan power to try and quickly do this. There's our blood sacrifice. Grab a little extra health here. Can I actually climb up? Huh. Maybe we can get up from here. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, it looks like there's a lot of red orb chests here. I guess you could technically farm those one dudes in that one room. Though they might kill you eventually. I hear archers. Oh shit. Thank God there was a checkpoint right there. Ow, Jesus Christ. This thing actually makes pretty quick work of those guys, or the Medusas, I should say. It stuns him. That's not good for me. Alright, before we keep going that way, what else do we got in here? Come on, guy. You're being annoying. That was the wrong way. Alright, is that all of them? Sounds like I hear more archers down this tunnel. Probably, yeah, okay, that just loops back around. This appears to have been a dead end. How many red orbs do we have now? 6,000. We need 10k, man. Now, which way are we supposed to go? If this is all just a dead end, we might have to backtrack a little bit. This is the way we didn't go. Thanks, guy. That can move. don't want to go that way. I wonder if we can get that block over there. Oh, great. There we go. Hopefully that turns back to normal when we get these. Alright, thank God. That would have been much harder to time on the way back. Is there anything on this side? I don't think so. Let me just get back up there. Alright, I was just checking to see if they hit anything off screen. I just want to die. He's really hanging in there. Oh, it sounds like there's more behind me. Well, this is the only way we can go now. There's actually rooms down there. Well, these should be the only ones left. I don't know where else they would have been hidden. Yeah, I'm not sure where else we would have enemies lurking around in this maze. Alright, I think I found out what I was missing. I forgot about this secret room right here. I didn't notice this block was actually going further and further back. You can actually squeeze in here. Does that just undo this? No, I actually have to wait. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Does that just stay here? Oh wait, that doesn't just keep... Thought that would stay. Alright, well we obviously need to do something else then. Yeah, I think we can actually continue down that way. Let's actually save our game really quick. Also, what's our health situation? Our health is fine, we don't really need that. Yeah, here we go. I suppose I could have saved after we rotated the head. That would have made more sense. Alright, we gotta dodge some boulders. That'll be fun. All the way at the end of it, we apparently have a room with red orbs in it. Let's get through here. One of these doors is actually an exit. I do remember it being somewhere on the left side. It might actually be the middle door here. But I'm determined to make it to the end. It's gonna get really sketchy near the end. Is that all of them? You know, this actually might be why I remember it. This book might tell us the way out. Nope, never mind. I'm just getting vague glimpses of it. I hate trying to get out of there because your vision's so obscured. Yeah, we're gonna try the third door on the left here. I think we got it. Nice, okay. Thank God I remembered that. That would have been sketchy. We almost got ran over right at the end there, too. I don't think I can actually block their forward ram attack. These guys just get hurt. Why won't they die? That's great. Dude, how is this one still alive? That's insane. He's turning on his invincibility frames. Oh, come on, explosive arrows. Our prompt's gone. They gave him a second life. Jesus, oh come on, game. This is a little overkill with these guys. They have way too much health. Let's see if this can at least hurt them a little bit more. You know, I think the Blade of Artemis can actually block heavier attacks, potentially. But I'm not entirely 100% sure. But do I really... Damage spongy enemies, man. Sit there, cut them for 5 minutes straight. Alright. Finally dead. How many red orbs do we have now? 8,000? I wonder if 30 is 10,000 exactly? I'm not really sure. I also don't know which way we should go first here. Because that's our main path, I believe. So let's see what happens if we go this way. Here, archers. There is a rope here, but the problem is I might need to actually... I might have to go primary path to kill the archers and then go main path. Because otherwise I don't think I'd make it across the rope. Yeah, that'll probably do it. Should be clear now. Alright guys, calm down. I can definitely feel the damage increase when we're doing the rope thing.
Let the rage of the gods drive your blades, Kratos.
Granted, these aren't the super heavy armored enemies, but the dying won't hit now. Just what we needed, another one of these Minotaurs. Definitely don't want these guys lasting too long in here. Dude, it's crazy how much health these Minotaurs have. Alright, we can block that with the Blade of Artemis at least. Alright, at least one of them. Oh, come on, man. Alright, we're just turning this on. I don't care. I'm not gonna sit here for 10 more minutes slashing this thing. Those things have way too much health. Way too much health. But, I mean, I guess we just keep heading up. There we go. I was hitting right trigger, he just wasn't looking at it. Hey, I hear a save point. What do they have tucked away over here? Some more pots. I do remember this section though too, with the balance beams. This reminds me why I hated the balance beams so much. That is a prime example of what I meant. We just jumped from a standstill position and he somehow missed the beam. Grab this red orb chest. I don't know if there's anything to that left side. Whoa. That was sketchy. I don't know what our checkpoint system is here. Dude, I just watched Squid Game Season 3. This is literally the jump rope game. That one's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to time that ladder. Get me the hell out of here. Well, we needed more balance beams. Really appreciate the fact that you can kind of see him sliding. I don't really know if this other red orb chest is worth it or not, but I'm gonna go for it. We're at 30 now. Is that 10? That 30's not even an even 10k. I wonder how they did the math on that. Like I said earlier in this playthrough, I can see why they got rid of the numbers. The numbers don't tell you anything about how many red orbs you have. Unless it's like every 10 is... No, that wouldn't even make sense. Yeah, I don't... It seems pointless. That's why they just resorted to telling you how many red orbs you have exactly. we just get out of this room already? Alright. That rotates that one. I think now we can pull that lever. So, let's go see here. I do remember this boss fight, though. Once I walked into this chamber, everything kind of came back to me. Okay, that's right. That is right. We have to hit him with that. We gotta get him out of there first, though. Forgot how we exactly stun him, but we gotta get rid of his armor. That's what happens when we don't have some way of stunning him first. Thought that was our cue, but I guess not. I think we're fully overheating this guy. Oh, that's unfortunate. We're not jumping over the grab, I guess. This isn't gonna do anything either. That must be the last thing we have to do then. I don't know if I'm gonna make it over. Damn, are you serious? I don't know how I didn't make it. We're gonna have to just fight him down here. If he's got advantage over us. make it. It's as fast as I can move. Oh, that was a huge miss, man. He didn't even come close. I'm not actually sure we can get out of that. Parry that attack. We don't fuck this up.
Let the rage of the gods drive your blades, Kratos.
Hit him with this again. I guess we're really going with the rule of threes on this. Dude, I can't believe he gets that every time, even when you jump over it. It's too aggressive. Uh-oh, new attacks. He's evolving. Alright, not sure how he didn't block any of those. Never tell if he's gonna go for rapid punches or some weird magic shit. I just realized we're barely doing any damage to him. I don't even know why he wore the armor. He was way more durable than the armor was. But he should die. Well, before those orbs start despawning, let's go pick those up. Now what is our XP at? Finally. Alright, Blade of Artemis is now maxed out. Nice, it's got like a red glow to it now, that's pretty sick. I think we can redeem our last skull here now. This is going to be a little bit longer of a part. I just wanted to get these god challenges done after the challenge of Atlas. But I'm wondering if we should... I'm going to save here. Let's see what happens. So we have a bunch of shit to pick up. I don't really need to open this. Or this. Let's grab this. Is there no shortcut out of here? Shit, we have to backtrack like a super long way then, maybe? I'm gonna go down and see what happens.
Lord Hades.
Your progress is impressive, Kratos. But your skills will not carry you to your ultimate goal. I offer you the souls of Hades itself. The souls of the dead, who stand ready to fight by your side. Take this weapon, Kratos. Take this power, and use it to defeat your enemies.
Alright, that's what our final power was, though. The army of Hades. I was gonna call it the armor of Hades for some reason. Well, let's test it out. That actually comes in handy for crowd control. Kind of, unless they feel like attacking me, then it just goes right through it.
Go with the gods, Kratos. Go forth in the name of Olympus.
Alright, so we got that. What I might do here... Oh, never mind, I can't go that way. I was gonna say, what I might do here is just go in and save, but, it gates me out of that area. I guess we're just going back to our chamber then instead. I'm gonna have to plug that skull in probably, because this is gonna lead us right into that room. But it is kind of nice not having collectibles anymore, although I am still going for all the extra red orb chests for the most part anyways. Oh shit, okay. No, I might want to wait on this, but now I'm stuck rotating it, so it doesn't matter. I have to get back to our beam room just so I can see were to actually rotate that thing. Let's see where our exit here is. Alright, now, where did I leave my lever? Because I have it pointing towards the Muse Key still, and I don't want that. Alright, I finally found my lever. The downside is you can only rotate these one way, so I have to go all the way around. Alright, I got my door lined up here. Remember, it's the one with the spikes on it. I also aligned the center one to it. So let's line up this one, and then we'll save and call it there. And then next part, we'll just open up the whole entire passage. Where the hell's the entrance? Here we go. I always go the longest way around. Okay, let's just line all of this up really quick. Please, I was gonna say, don't make me fight enemies here. But they are. We've done a lot of fighting. Alright, let's save the game here, though. Because this is definitely where we're ending part 5. Like I said, we lined up our whole entire beam, so at the beginning of the next part, we'll just instantly open that and continue from there. The next part has the potential of being the finale. Now that all the challenges are done, we don't have too much left of this game, I don't think. There might still be another good hour left, otherwise it'll just be however long it is, because I'm planning on it being the finale for the most part. This one's going to be a little bit longer. It'll probably be like an hour and a half to an hour and 40-something minutes. I just really wanted to get the challenge of the gods done, because those can be kind of a pain in the ass. And the trial of Poseidon probably would have taken us like 40-something minutes, where the challenge of Hades took us like almost an hour, so it would have been awkward to cut them both off. I suppose we could have done that, but this also works. We have all of our collectibles at this point now, so our health, our magic, and our Muse Key upgrades are all collected at this point. So, as I mentioned in the beginning of part 4, I'm not labeling any more chests as far as those are concerned, because I can't tell which ones will just have red orbs and which ones are extra Gorgon eyes or phoenix feathers. I can't find a guide out there that clearly labels them. The only time I can see when one is labeled as one is when somebody missed a previous one. But with this walkthrough that we're kind of doing, it kind of kills the point, because we already got all of the possible earliest ones, so we won't have any of those missed ones that some of those other guides have. So it is what it is. I went for all the extra chests on Ascension and Chains of Olympus, and I labeled those, but in this game there's just too many to differentiate those, so that's just how I had to do it with this one. But it works. We still have all of our stuff, and like I said, if you follow this guide or this walkthrough as you're playing for those locations, you won't have to worry about missing any and then stumbling upon one later, because you'll have all of the earliest ones as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, again, thanks for watching as this goes live or after it goes live. I always appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next part, which could be the finale.